Each year my wife gets me to make one of these, and this is the one I've made this year. Now this will be going on our front door. But if you want to learn how I made this using things from in my own garden and a few shop bought things that are really cheap, then stay tuned. Make sure to stay to the end as well, because you'll not only see this in situ, but you'll also see it lit up. I'm Tony O'Neill and this is UK Here We Grow. On this channel we deal with all things gardening, poultry keeping and beekeeping. If it's your first time here, consider hitting that subscribe button and bell icon to be notified each time we put out new content just like this. The first thing we need is some greenery, so let's go and get that. Now we have our foliage, we need to prepare them into small bunches. This is as easy as cutting small pieces of each different type of foliage we collected. Here I'm using holly, ivy and conifer, but other evergreen leaves could be used. Strip the stem down, place them together and wrap a thin wire around in order to secure the bunch. Place this aside and continue until you have enough bunches to get right around the ring. Take your wire wreath ring. This is from last year, and place your first bunch on the ring and twist the wire to tie the bunch to the ring securely. The second bunch is placed over the first, again wiring it into the ring, keeping the wire tight at all times. Continue with these bunches right around the ring, and with the last one, tuck the stems of the last bunch under the foliage of the first bunch. This can be an awkward one to tie off, but it's worth persevering. Having a wreath is great, but when collecting holly and ivy from your own garden, depending on the weather, you're not always guaranteed to have berries. This year I'm taking this wreath to a whole new level, and the first thing I'll be adding is lights. Here I have a set of lights that run off a couple of AA batteries. Due to the length of these lights, I can't wrap them around, so I'm just tying off with some cable. Just be ensured not to tie it too tight so that the lights don't get buried in the foliage. And ensure that the switch is hidden behind the foliage so it's not seen. So here I have some small bunches of fake berries, and these are wired onto their own piece of wire in small bunches. We place these through the greenery and secure it to the back of the ring by twisting the wire around the wire ring. Last year the only thing I added to the wreath was small bunches of pine cones. You can see a more in-depth step-by-step video from then. I'll place a link in the cards and the description for you. Before I continue, do you make your own wreath or buy it? Let me know in the comments below. The last thing we need to do is add some extra decorations. As I said, we're taking this one to a whole new level. We don't only want it to look good at night, but in the day too. After all, it'll be hung on our front door. Here I'm installing some Christmas presents, and we have a little robin to add too. Well, here it is folks on the front door in the daytime and what it looks at night. This wasn't expensive to do, as I reused the ring from last year and the foliage all came from the garden. Next year our wreath will be free. The only cost this year was because I wanted to add a little more to it than last year's design. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos we make, click this subscribe button here. Here's the link for our Amazon store, and over here you've got a couple of other videos that you can choose from. I'm Tony O'Neill, this is UK Here We Grow, and remember folks, you reap what you sow. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.